Okay, real quick, I wanted to finish up the reading that I started the other day, and I'll probably post it as like a part two. So, I did pull the Awakening card, and that was clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like this is you awakening to within what the true value of you being your individual self actually is. And then you came out, oh, in the sun. And you came out as the Ace of Pentacles. So they clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Why the Ace of Pentacles? The Moon. So, okay. So this could be nurturing self, nurturing others, mother energy, that crone energy. I'm seeing like this is duality as well. There's some sort of duality in this moon energy. Could be intuition, but we also have the Fool, Death, and Temperance. That's the combination, and the Nine of Pentacles. So you are truly abundant within yourself. Also, this could be like North Node energy. If you have, you could have 4th house, North Node, Cancer North Node, something to that effect. You don't have to, of course. But, okay, so this is about pilgrimage, taking a risk in some way. Maybe you risked an ending happening. Maybe you took a risk in like the fear factors, like where, you know, I might be afraid, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's like the pilgrimage, taking a risk. There could be some sort of relationship that was sort of sacrificed just because like there was a need for a new beginning in some way. Maybe your mother, that could be like maybe your kid grew up and they need to be independent or something. But this is kind of pointing to that new beginning, like you yourself are also experiencing a new beginning with like your heart outside your home. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like my heart, my son is my heart, you know? So it's like having that outside, like that's a new beginning, you know? It's like planting the seed and then letting it sprout, like, you know, and go out on its own. So we're kind of experiencing that, the dark side of the moon kind of energy, like that subconscious energy. Oh, by the way, I have some spreads that I'm gonna start implementing, so I'm super excited about that, and I have a couple that I just wanted to say that real quick because I thought of it. But anyway, there's some sort of transformation, right, that's happening, that's bringing a new beginning in some way, and you're in harmony with that. So that's, I think, helping you to move forward in some way. Clarify the Four of Swords. It's 1:56 right now, so I was just trying to see, do I have time to do a load of laundry before I head out this evening. Anyway, Five of Wands, clarifying the Four of Swords. So this is finding peace in conflict, chaos, competition. You're overcoming this chaos, competition energy. There's no comparison I'm getting. So whenever we know like how worthy we are in some way. There's no reason to compete. There's no reason to... I'm also seeing this as building like the foundation in some way of like maybe so you could be overcoming like root work. You know, people, you know, may not even be aware that they're doing root work, but it is root work. Like, if you really think about it, like, there's so many, not so, like, so witchcraft is like an everyday, so lots of people don't realize what all is witchcraft, but it's kind of an everyday thing. Like, if you're cooking something, you make a soup, you're kind of doing witchcraft. Like, you put things in your bath, like, you're doing witchcraft. It's, I don't know. The words that you say are spells, like, it's all witchcraft, right? But people take it so, like, negatively because we've been taught that, oh my god, it's so bad, and da-da-da-da. But it's really not. Also, if you've been outcasted or black sheeped, you know, if you were the black sheep, you considered a witch. Like, that's the kind of energy that you carry. Like, people are in some ways insecure about themselves because you exist, and the energy that you exist, it could be just because you're different, you know. Anyway, there's some kind of overcoming that type of energy, like where, oh, so this was left out. So that's funny that I saw it right then too. So yeah, there's some type of goodish about to happen. So I feel like you're overcoming some sort of fight for your life in some way. Like, okay, so this is Strength, Knight of Swords, and the Lovers, and then the Three of Wands. So your ships are coming in. This is like that foresight of like, I've done the planning. I see like on the horizon, there's been plans put into action in some way that are bringing in some kind of boon energy, that's some kind of peace, some kind of overcoming of some sort of trial, some sort of like... Also, this is manifesting because like you do the work and then you rest, right, to bring in like the energy that you put out. So you want it to come back, so you kind of rest and then watch it come in, right? So this is something about that. You've done the work. I don't know. There's also harmony that's playing in here. So this could be like harmony with others as well. The two words there. Maybe even just one partner person, or like your own duality within, bringing in this new beginning. You've awakened your soul. Like, I feel like this is soul retrieval. This is like putting into action. This is like you on the rise, your soul shining, breaking out of cycles. You are the sorcerer. You're beginning to realize, like, for every new step I take, my body follows. Like, so, and I feel like your higher self is taking those new steps, or those those new steps. Excuse me. So confirmation, I guess. I don't know, but like what I'm seeing is that there's a lot of action that has been implemented into your life in some way to awaken the soul, plant seeds, to like celebrate your peace, but also seek peace in some way. Oh, this does say love awakens the soul. So your self-love, and I'm free of limitations, right? So that soul awakening, but be careful of the distractions. So I feel like you're overcoming a lot of distractions that have tried to keep you in that spiral, in that energy of like lack, of like, I can't do something, that stuck energy, like if I don't have this, I can't do this, or, you know, but you're finding a way, like, even though, you know what I mean? It's like that overcoming is like, even though, like, but God, you know? Clarify the Six of Pentacles and the Magician. So this rise of the Sorcerer, I feel like, is, so the Ace of Pentacles, again, with, that's how we're showing up. So you stepping into your power and commanding your manifestations to come in. Like, this is you realizing you are the magician. The seeds are planted through you doing, I feel like, your purpose in some way, like being maybe the switch, maybe, you know, embracing the power within. Like, you have all the elements to bring in, like, into fruition. It's also that like attracts like energy. Love awakens the soul. So as above, so below, like all the things. This is very witchy, magic energy. The Queen of Wands, Five of Swords, the Magician again, and the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. So the Magician showing up twice here in this position is very powerful. You're a powerful manifester, and I think that there's now with the Five of Swords being here, I feel like there is a win at all costs, but it's like a good win at all costs. Like, no matter what, you're getting the job done for yourself. It's like awakening your own soul just for, like, to fulfill a contract, maybe, like, of because the spiral, right, it's a contract. It usually is like karmic contracts, right? So it's like you were meant to pursue some sort of awakening experience, pioneering the path, and then, like, this is no matter what. This is what you're expanding on, and like, it's your own power that you're actually expanding on, and it's no matter what. Like, no matter what the fuck you had to overcome with the Strength card here, like, you've overcome everything that could surface, all the things that built you. You know, you've overcome it. You've found your peace regardless, and then you've also found your power regardless. So nothing can stop you. You're unstoppable, and you're receiving some sort of wish fulfillment. And in a new beginning type of what is the word? Like, it's manifesting in a new beginning. That's what I mean. Clarify the Six of Cups. So we have the Seven of Swords. So escaping, like, the past, maybe the lies of the past. Like, you're no longer, you're in this energy of, like, standing your ground in some way, like fighting, defending boundaries, you know, having boundaries up. Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords, truth and clarity. So you're being seen defending your truth in some way. This could be online, but people are seeing you do this. Like, this is King of Wands is actions. Like, you've mastered some sort of taking action in this fiery energy. Like, you're very passionate about, like, this pursuit of forward movement, this escape energy. Like, you're no longer in the pretty cage. You're like you have made peace with the past in some way, and you're escaping with your truth in some way. And you're being seen as doing that. And there may be some sort of recognition, definitely some clarity about situations, maybe. Like where you were in kind of for a long time, like in a fog of like, what the fuck? Why was this my life? You know, like that kind of thing. Like you may have like come out of that, and you have this like clarity now, this awakening, this, you know, value of understanding your value. I mean, awaken to that. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles. I'm getting ringing in this ear. 7 of Pentacles. Clarify. So the 4 Swords, yeah, you have your peace. You have like this ability to maybe tap into like the lower and the higher realms, both, to kind of understand the deeper depths of what's happening. You have the ability to like put down burdens, like also carry burdens, you know, like you've carried for so long all these things, right? The Hierophant, the Hanged Man, and the 6 of Wands again. So, and you're being seen for the strength that you have. I think that, you know, there's a higher perspective here, the ability to teach, the ability to kind of tell stories about, like, this is like the powwow with yourself, right? Maybe a powwow with others as well, like understanding like what you've been through, the perspectives of all these burdens, and like see it in a Libran way, like where you're like understanding all sides of it, but also understanding like the forward progression and the evolution of what it was that we needed to understand about it. So this is the Hanged Man, which is usually it's, you know, a man hanging upside down, but he's enlightened in some way or needing enlightenment. But I see this as like in your resources, this is you having that higher perspective, that understanding of, you know, what it all, I don't know. I'm not saying you know everything, but I'm saying that you know what you've been through in those lessons, and you know, kind of a higher perspective as far as that goes, and that's what you're being seen for. So that's great. Anyway, I hope this helps. I just wanted to do a little follow up on that, and I'll probably post it tonight, I think, because it was meant to be. I don't know. I tried to get back to it as soon as I could, but I was so tired, and I was like, okay, I went and walked Rango, and I was so tired after. So yeah, I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.